There is a kind of power most people will never understand. It doesn't shout. It doesn't seek attention. It doesn't need validation. It moves in silence, strikes without warning, and wins without ever revealing its hand. This is the power of the disciplined mind, the unshakable soul, the person who walks through a world of noise without ever making a sound. Today, you will learn how to outsmart everyone, not by force, not by deception, but by mastering the ancient art of silent dominance. These are 5 timeless principles, rooted in Stoic philosophy, that will make you unstoppable. Not loud, not aggressive, but unstoppable. 1. Master your emotions, or be ruled by them. Every day you're being tested. Someone cuts you off. Someone insults you. Someone tries to get under your skin. Most people fail this test. They react. They lash out. They let their emotions control them. And in that moment, they lose all power. But when you pause, when you feel the anger rise but refuse to act on it, you become untouchable. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the first principle of silent outsmarting, emotional control. Because the loudest person in the room is rarely the strongest. It's the person who watches chaos erupt and remains still, calculating, observing, conserving energy. People will try to provoke you. Let them. Because every time you don't react, you prove you are above them. Silence, in that moment, becomes your shield and your sword. Second, stop seeking approval. Control the narrative by needing nothing. Here's a hard truth: you will never be free until you stop needing people to understand you, praise you, or agree with you. Most people are slaves to public opinion. They change who they are just to fit in. But the more you beg for validation, the more you give away your power. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Let them misjudge you. Let them call you arrogant, boring, cold, or strange. Let them laugh now. Because one day, they won't be able to ignore what you've built." When you stop needing praise, you become unpredictable. You become unshakable. You no longer play the world's game. You create your own. And when you move in silence, without permission, without the need to be seen, that's when people start paying attention. Not because you ask them to, but because you've become impossible to ignore. 3. Delay your reaction, because time is the ultimate weapon. Impulsive people are easy to manipulate. Say the right thing, and they explode. Apply pressure, and they fold. But you will be different. Seneca taught, "No man was ever wise by chance." Wisdom comes from deliberate restraint. It's not about doing nothing forever. It's about waiting until the right moment to act. Most people are in a hurry to be heard, to win, to prove themselves. But in their rush, they make mistakes, reveal their intentions, and lose control. You gain an edge by pausing, by staying calm when others lose their minds, by using time as a weapon instead of seeing it as a threat. When they act in seconds, you think in weeks. When they scream, you whisper. When they run, you walk slowly, with a plan they'll never see coming. Outsmarting isn't just about intelligence, it's about patience. 4. Observe everything. Reveal nothing. Most people talk far too much. They tell you their next move. They react to every insult. They explain their plans, trying to prove how smart they are. But not you. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." The one who watches, listens, gathers information in silence. That's the one who ends up holding all the power. You must become a master observer. Notice body language. Pay attention to patterns. Study people, not to judge them, but to understand how they move, think, and expose themselves. The less you reveal, the harder it becomes for anyone to predict you, trap you, or use your emotions against you. Speak less, listen more. Let them underestimate you. Then let your results do the talking. 5. Win internally. First, the external will follow. People chase status, power, recognition. But inside, they're falling apart. Their minds are weak, their self-worth fragile. What good is being feared by others if you're still controlled by your own thoughts? The Stoics knew. The real war is inside. Cleanthes wrote, "Lead me, Zeus, and you, O destiny. I shall follow without hesitation, but even if I do not, I shall follow nonetheless." That's not surrender, that's mastery. True strength is accepting the path, no matter how hard, and walking it with complete ownership. You cannot control the world, but you can control how you respond to it. You can build a fortress within yourself so strong, nothing from outside can shake it. The one who conquers themselves, who finds peace in chaos, who builds discipline in silence. That's the one who becomes truly unbeatable. Outro. If this message spoke to you, if a fire inside you has been lit, don't let it fade. This is the path of the Stoic warrior. Calm, strategic, free. Subscribe to the Stoic beam and walk with us. Not in noise, but in silence. With power they'll never see coming.